We're live.
Hi, everyone. I'm not sure if anybody be watching today live, but you can always watch when we post the recording. And I'm here today. This is Ronnie Ann Ryan, Love and Dating Coach for Women. And I'm here today with Moira Hutchinson, Hutchinson. I always say it with the N, and I'm sorry.
That's
And
okay.
Moira is a mindfulness and wellness coach. And I just want to tell you a little bit about her before we get started. Mindfulness life coach, energy healer, tarot card reader, and best-selling author. Her specialty is helping people who struggle with finding motivation for change and are feeling stuck, stressed, or overwhelmed. And she guides people to remove mindset blocks so you can thrive and feel prosperous and calm as a result, right? And can truly serve your purpose in the world without all that suffering. So welcome, Moira. And we are here today to talk about the love forecast for March 2019.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Ronnie. It's my honor to be here. And I'm really glad to be here talking to you about looking at March. Because, I think you and I have talked about this, and we might have done this a wee bit in our last conversation as we talked about the energy of 2019 from a numerology point of view being a 3-year. So that's 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 9 is 12, and then 1 plus 2 is 3. So the energy of 3 is very much about joy, happiness, connection, having fun. But, a lot of people that I've been speaking to have been saying over January and February, like, well, where is it? Like, I'm not feeling it. Because the energy of January and February was a little bit sticky and things happening that maybe it basically wasn't that sort of uplifting ta-da feel that everybody kind of was getting ready to. But it says that March is the beginning. March is the third month, right? So 3, and actually we just had the third day of the third month in a 3-year, which was a very auspicious day. Talking about auspicious days, though, today is a really great day to think about what is it you want to create, because Mercury is gone retrograde today. And this is actually the first retrograde of 2019. And I know, and Ronnie and I were just talking a minute ago about most people go, oh my God, and roll their eyes, Mercury retrograde, things get stuck and computers break and phones break down and communication goes all wonky. Just take a deep breath, because guess what? Mercury retrogrades are a wonderful gift, because a retrograde is the appearance of something going backwards. It's not really going backwards. Nothing ever goes backwards, not in a planetary orbit. But what happens is the rates slow down. So it's almost like if you think about a speeding car. Let's think you're going down the road at 100 miles an hour, and there's a car up ahead that's going 80. So what happens is you're going 100 miles, right? And so you're going to pass that car. That car keeps doing 80. And when you look in the rear view mirror, it looks like it's going backwards, right? Because you're going further away. That's all a retrograde is. So when we keep that in perspective, Mercury is all about communication. So communication is how you speak about yourself internally and how you speak externally. So, Ronnie, this is a great time for your listeners, your viewers who are looking for love. Is how loving are you being, or how loving are you not being? What's missing? So this is a time to slow down. Remember, it's an appearance of things going backwards, but it's not. It's just to slow things down. Pay attention. What words are coming out of your mouth? What do you want to see? So that's the energy of March. Is what I'm feeling is that we're stepping into that 3 energy, and the sort of divinity of head, heart, and higher self. So listen to what your head's saying. Breathe into your heart. What do you want to feel more of? And see if you can get into some guidance of your higher self. And watch. The other thing is, maybe this is a time for change. If you want something different, maybe you need to start changing too. So I think March is going to be a really wonderful, exciting month. Actually, we're getting closer to spring too. So this is love starts to blossom when we start stepping into there. So, Ronnie you're going to draw one of your cards, but before I hand that back over to you, I'm going to use I have this system of cards that I've developed called the Letting Go Guidance System. And these are all things that we can work on letting go of in order to feel more of that joy, that connection, the alignment with who we truly are at the core. It's possible, but there's usually things that we have to, like peel off the layers of an onion. So I'm just going to shuffle, and I'd like you, if there's anybody here, just say hi. Or you're welcome to ask any questions that we're of the information we're sharing here, or put comments in if you're watching the replay, and Ronnie or I or both will come back and answer. But so even if you're watching the replay, just take a nice deep breath. We're going to just land completely in this moment. And as we do, I'm just shuffling my cards, and I'm going to pick one because this is what we're going to work on letting go of in order to more fully connect to what you're looking for, your love relationship. And so what's come up here is the need for control. So we're going to, this is beautiful. So
that's what we're letting go of. The need for control.
The need for control. So how can you go with the flow a wee bit more? How can you step into being kinder to yourself, having more compassion about everything that comes up, and not, instead of seeing something as a problem, see it as an inspiration for you, something that you can work from, and you can learn maybe a wee bit more about you. You know, if you watch yourself having a specific way of speaking about something or about yourself, and then it doesn't come back or doesn't feel quite right, that's because that's one of the key questions is the need for control, is saying, I have to know everything that's going to, script it all out and know how things are going to play out. How about allowing things to be controlled by your own higher self, your own connection to source energy? So I really feel that that's what March is going to be about, is in, healing that relationship, letting the relationship with you, and then allowing yourself to manifest your absolute best love relationship. Hope that makes sense.
Yes, it did. And you know what I was thinking when you were talking about how do you talk, what do you say, watching your words or whatever, and being loving, I was thinking about the internal dialogue that we often have and how we speak to ourselves, which no one else hears, but we do. And how often I find that women are unkind to themselves. And so that's another place to watch your words, because even though you're not saying them out loud, or maybe sometimes you do, call yourself stupid or get mad about something you did or forgot or whatever. It's important to also be kind on the inside and monitor that inner chatter a little, because it'd be great if you could learn how to become aware and turn that around a little so that you can be supportive with yourself. So that's another place where you can be loving, is appreciate who you are. If you make a mistake about something, just say, I did my best. I'll do better next time. Instead of beating yourself up. I don't know about you, but I know that that's something that a lot of my clients are prone to. And I'm not going to tell you I never do it. Of course I do. I'm human. So, but it's something I do pay attention to, because I know how much that influences me. We have to be supportive to number one, and I'm number one. And you're number one. So that's really important. And
it's actually the most important, I would say, Ronnie, to have that inner dialogue, because our outer dialogue is often a reflection of what's going on internally, right? So it's to really, I actually get a lot of my clients to do that. Whenever you feel yourself saying, oh, that was wrong, or that was stupid, or I am this, I am unworthy, or I am overweight, or I should be, to just pause and say, how can I be kinder to myself? That's it. How can I be kinder to myself right now?
And honestly, I'm working on that too. I am absolutely working on that too, because we could all probably benefit from being kinder to ourselves and becoming more aware of how we talk to ourselves, because it can be detrimental to your confidence. So I do want to just show you my cards now. My cards are, believe it or not, I created this deck. They're all little symbols in 1990.
Wow.
And they're all symbols from the earth and the sky, and they're and elements, stuff like that. So fire, water, wind, and then the sunrise, etc. So we're going to pick a card to see about the love forecast. And so let's see let's hope I pick a good one.
Yeah, I hope so. With Mercury retrograde, I think it's going to be an excellent one.
Well, this will make you laugh.
Okay.
So this card is it partly cloudy or partly sunny?
Oh, I see.
And really, it all depends on you.
On your outlook.
Yeah. What is your outlook? And so how do you view it? And that's a lot about the internal stuff we were just talking about too. Because
Absolutely.
you want to make sure that you decide it's partly sunny. Because you want to focus on what you do want. Unless you like cloudy days, and then you might choose partly cloudy. So I personally want the sun. I love the sun. And so with this card, I always think about how everything is perspective. And it's kind of like that glass of water that's half full or half empty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The same amount of water, right? It doesn't even, the water doesn't change. But it's all in how you look at things. And so if you let go of control a little and having everything being exactly the way you think it should be and allow it to be what it wants to be, that's part of that whole perspective thing as well. So these things really dovetail nicely so that you can find more enjoyment and be more loving and therefore send out more love and therefore receive more love. So much is going to depend on the way you look at this month. And Absolutely. It can be what you want depending on how you look at it. And there's a lot of value in that.
Absolutely. You know, Ronnie, I just wanted to interject something that you just said. You said about choose. And I think that that's something really important for your viewers here too, and my viewers, to always recognize we choose. At every moment we choose. So even if it's a cloudy day, I can choose to say it's a cloudy day. I know that I trust the sun's there and it'll come back. But rather than get down on it and curse it and get upset about it and get all in a big conversation about why it shouldn't be cloudy, as opposed to just saying, for right now, I can choose to be at peace with what's here. Right?
Right. And what's the silver lining of a cloudy day? Because sometimes a cloudy day is a great day to focus and get stuff done or whatever. So I think that's a really good point, and it is about choice. And that's the thing that's hard to understand, but we actually choose our perspective. We choose what we think about, and we can also choose how we talk about ourselves, how we talk to ourselves, and how we use our words out there. That's what we have control over. We have more control over us. So when we choose to be optimistic, choose to be positive, choose to be loving, that is what will go out to the universe and come back and get reflected back to us. So it's definitely a transitional month, and we have the equinox this month too, where we finally have the balance of lightness and dark. I always look forward to that. And the truth is, when I got married, I was married on May 5th, 2000. But when I got married, I really wanted to have, I had a secret wedding first. And so we got married on the equinox because I wanted to have a balance of masculine and feminine energy, light and dark, and that kind of thing. So we just had a really, little spiritual ceremony in the backyard. I didn't have a lot of people, but we just made our commitment without all the trappings on the equinox for balance.
Good for you.
Balance in our relationship. And so that's what's coming up, is this moment of balance leading to an increase of light, and so we can see with greater clarity and find more hope and be more positive. So that's all in this month, leading to spring.
Absolutely.
Because the first day of spring is this month as well.
That's right, 21st.
And so love blossoms in spring. So there's definitely hope for this month.
And so, back to this thing about the Mercury retrograde is watch what comes up. because this could be you clearing the way for blossoming into something really powerful. It's kind of
I love
exciting
that.
to feel into that. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that idea that what if you can just let go of some things and let go of some control,
Absolutely.
those can help you clear the path and make way for what you really want.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's awesome. So, we touched lightly on confidence. And so I do want to mention that you and I are running a program. Oh, I don't remember what day it starts. Maybe March 12th.
It could
But,
be. I think it is.
So
you
that's
can talk about it, and I'll check the calendar.
Okay.
Yes,
so I think
March 12th.
March 12th. Yeah. So that's next week. And so I'm just going to give you the briefest overview, and that is it's called the Confidence Club, Boost Your Confidence. And it's all about finding your own confidence within. It's a program that's going to run monthly with 75-minute webinars. And we are going to include so much great stuff, all kinds of proven tools that we've used with our clients to ensure that you find as much confidence that you need as possible, so you have the guts to go for you want, see it through, manifest it, bring it into reality, and feel good about yourself. We're going to talk about nurturing yourself and how to really be supportive of yourself. And that's part of what the group energy is so awesome for as well.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that we're really excited about running a program for women and a group where we're going to support each other as well in boosting confidence. And all that starts on March 12th. And so you can find it at nevertoolate.biz/confidence boost. That's BOOST, one word, confidence boost. So it's nevertoolate.biz/confidence boost. And I'll just put a link in there so that, yeah, that'll be easy. But anyway, we're really excited to get started with these monthly webinars, and you sign up for 3 months at a time, and we hope you'll join us because we would love to support you in building the confidence you need to get what you want, whatever that is, whether it's love or buy a new house, start a new job, build a business, get fit, learn to ski. We don't care, right? Whatever you want to do, whatever your goals are, Moira and I, we want to support you in that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And just as well as the monthly calls, we're going to have a private Facebook group, so you actually get access to Ronnie and I for ongoing support in between the classes.
And we have one private session with you and one with me as part of the fee. So you have the group program, you have some private time with us, you have the Facebook group. It's very comprehensive. We just want to support everyone to make sure that you gain the confidence you need to get what you want in life, whatever that may be. So, and then we'll see you here again next month for our monthly love forecast, which is on the first Tuesday, right?
On the first Tuesday, except that I think that April is not the first Tuesday. Did we not have to bump that one?
But that was that.
Oh, it is the first Tuesday.
It
yes,
is.
You're right.
It's
okay,
just the
ignore,
evening.
Ignore me.
No problem. I would never ignore you. All right. So thank you so much, Moira. This was a lot of fun. The forecast for this month's looking good, right? It's all up to you. Here it is. It's your perspective. Is it sunny or cloudy? Pick sunny.
Is it sunny or cloudy? We'll pick sunny. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much, Ronnie. We will talk to you again soon. Okay.
Awesome. Take care.